Day number 21, new to day 21. So not too much to report today. I had a busy day. I had a couple personal appointments today. Then also working with my book business, and not too much. I'm also going through the Wellness Coaching Academy, and it was very good. I had two training modules that I completed today. And what I got out of that was that our belief systems, what we think that we believe isn't necessarily our reality, and that most of our beliefs come from early childhood. Now, I've been a success seeker for many years, so I knew a lot of this information, but it really was very comprehensive in its impact, in that, what we believe, and what we believe is just manifests itself, and we can choose to move and change our beliefs, and then change the results that we have. So we have to do that. We have to change our beliefs and believe in ourselves. And it's easier said than done, but it's a decision, and it's a decision as simple as making a conscientious decision. Just like these videos. Like, what's the point of these videos? Well, the point is that at some point, it's the consistency of doing this every single day. It sends a message to the subconscious that, okay, I'm really, really serious about changing the direction and the quality of my life, and the results will follow. So you can't, if you want to become wealthy, you have to believe that you're wealthy first, and then the money will materialize later in the bank account. And one of the great examples that the course used was about, a lot of times people think, well, I'm getting too old. I think sometimes in the past, I have been led to believe that, in my 50s is too old. But I was reading a story about a woman who, in her 70s, was the oldest person to climb Mount Whitney. And she lived to 101, and she was a mountain climber, and she would, run a mile a day and then walk a mile back. And, it's like age is but a number. But that's how we interpret things. It's like it means different things to different people. So, the most dangerous thing that you can say to yourself is I am, right? And the most empowering thing is to say I am. Another example of this is that when you want to quit smoking, and I can attest to this, I guarantee this is true, because I tried many times to quit smoking and I wasn't able to do so. But really what did it for me was to say, I am a non-smoker. I am. And once I put that label on myself, then it was really so. And it wasn't easy, but I did quit smoking. I haven't had a cigarette since 2009, and I smoked for 20 years, and I smoked about a pack and a half a day. So I was definitely a chain smoker, and changing the way I thought about it. I am a non-smoker. I am an entrepreneur, right? If you say things like, I am fat, or I'm not good enough, or I'm no good at sales, and things like that, you're setting yourself up for failure, because you won't be good at sales. You have irrevocably said, I'm not good at this. And this is something that I have to work on, because I catch myself. It's like, I'm not really good at this, and I'm not going to be good at it no matter how hard I try. It's like it's a futile effort. By saying that, I need to change how I say. It's like Frances Stovall Shin. She's like, words do not return void. Whatever you send out into the universe, if you say it, that's what's going to happen. If you say, I'm not good at this, you're not going to be good at it. If you say, I'm able to do this, I can do this, and you listen to successful people. And then the course today said that everything that we do is a vote, right? Every action we have is a vote in either a positive or a negative direction. So if I watch something that's bad, it's disempowering, that's a vote in the negative. But if I do something that's powerful, that's uplifting, and that's encouraging, that's a vote in the positive direction. So what we can do, what we need to do is we need to have more votes. We need to send more votes toward the power direction than the disempowering direction. So that's what I'm committed to do. I'm committed to changing my vocabulary and moving in voting for activities, doing more votes. Because sometimes we all like to watch like the news and a crime show on YouTube. I know I like to watch a lot of the courtroom dramas and stuff, but that's disempowering, and I have to be cognizant of that. It's like if I watch something like that, I need to watch a whole lot more positive and uplifting and inspiring content, not disempowering content that's going to take me away from my goals, but it's going to further push me in a direction that I can do this, that I'm able to do this. Other people have had worse circumstances and have been able to do it. Like real estate, there's a lot of times with people who are, a lot of testimonials in real estate, and that's true, the testimonials are true. The people come to the U.S., right, they desperately want to come to the United States, and they say, if I can just get to the United States, I know I'll be successful. And they come here and they take a real estate course and they tear it up. They make a whole lot of phone calls. They hit the pavement. They go out there and they knock on doors and they find the deals. And next thing you know, they're millionaires. And then people who are born here can say, hey, I can't succeed. I don't have it in me. I don't have what it takes. I had a bad family upbringing and all that. Like, no, it's not true. Let me tell you something. If you were born in the United States, right? I know there's a lot of bad things going on. I know people have a lot of bad circumstances. There's exceptions to everything. But generally speaking, if you were born in the United States, you have a far better chance than anyone else in the whole world. Because I lived in Africa. I lived in Ethiopia for 2 years. And I've seen how people live. And most people are just trying to survive. Most people don't have electric. Most people don't have running water. But you have these things. You have air conditioning. You have heat. You have a home. You have food. Because a lot of people don't have those things, right? And I know people that I used to work with in Ethiopia that are here in the United States now, and they spent their whole lives preparing for the chance, for that one chance that you have already, and are probably taking for granted. You don't need to be, well, you do need to be grateful for having that chance, but you need to make the most of it, and not be convinced, and not be a victim. Choose to be empowered. If you had bad circumstances, redefine what those bad experiences are, and choose to go above and beyond what that really means. Change the meaning of that by changing your thought processes, and constantly try to orient yourself in the right direction. I'm talking to you, I'm talking to me too. All right. Thanks for watching, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Thank you.